everyone. This, although it is for the crowd in a sense, it's really for the archives, a tribute to this wonderful concert. So, here I go.
Wait, you're missing your hat.
Oh yes, my bardic bays. I was wondering, something wasn't quite right yet. Don my bardic bays. You will find that what I wrote's less absurd if you read the program notes. Then I go horizontal. If I go on too long, please seek reprieve. But as I wrote, I couldn't believe how touched I was by each and every. So bear with me if you can, this span of my reverie. No keyboard artists will be more adored for performance on organ and harpsichord, see I rhyme, than are Andrew and Beverly, kindred souls, witty. So perfectly paired, I sought out my moles, Kathleen and Jeremy, to assist me in logging their triumphs. But the list was so long and illustrious, let it suffice for us to know that whatever the price, however outrageous we chose to pay, once we heard them begin to play, there was no way to defend us from jargon such as, boy, we have found a tremendous bargain. For example, preparing for Hindemith, I'm going with this Hindemith, Bjornboe and Bach, we begin with as an ostinato prelude a Chacona in E minor by Buxtehude, prelude a Buxtehude, very clever. So far famed in his time for a 200-mile walk, a long trek to Lubeck was made by Bach. Oh yes, so far famed in his time, a 200-mile walk, a long trek to Lubeck was made by Bach. And though I know you may not think I can say Jan Pietersen Swelink correctly, I can. And plus your ear can bend with mein lieber Junges hat ein End. Not so jungen for me, since I'm 87. Then Couperin rains down from heaven with a mass from the convent that meets our needs for hearing the gallery's beautiful reeds. Then on to Renaissance pieces, not a one of them failing to please us. First Anon, then Farnaby and Bird, after which Waltz's Wild was heard. A new ground was then opened up, well, from music's handmade by Henry Purcell. Then something so neat it's hard to hold a candle up to, a keyboard suite by Handel. You can fill in, you know, when you feel the rhyme coming on. Then this concert by which we're entranced wholly was enhanced by Domenico Zippoli and by Matthew Gamage's Gavotte, after which Be Still My Heart we got Mozart, Kirschel, 336 with Ashley and David in the mix. The organ at first continuo incrementally would grow and grow until there would come at the piece's end a virtuoso solo cadenza. Good rhyme. After which dark river and distant bell showed how well Alan Hofhennes can gel a sparse modal texture with choral clusters, Jeremy getting a little carried away, with choral clusters, and then Susanna Stravinsky musters a 12-tone gavotte, somehow meeting the need for some pedal with two-handed cheating. And when we came to Martineau, who composes music for kitchen utensils, we got, so what else is new, what's reckoned as a second impromptu? I'm getting carried away here. Changing gears again, we moved through Paul Hindemith's, I'm saying it right now, Sonata 2, we downshift from lively, lebhaft to ruhig, bewegt, much more soft, and then proceed und so weiter to end with mäßig, bewegt, heiter. Then a troubled waters allegro by Liv Benedicta Bjornbo, a rollicking piece writ for the flicks, after which, from whom everyone gets their kicks, Johann Sebastian Bach, who frontal attacks us with his contrapuntal. Chords above a descending chromatic bass, after which, never being static, the master then proceeds to nourish us with a showy pedal flourish, a cadenza so virtuoso. What can we do but thank this oh so wonderful series of concerts contrived by Kathleen and Jeremy, which have thrived to the point of true transcendence, effected by you who have been in attendance. So to us all, let's raise a cheer and hope this will happen again next year. All right, here we go.